All right, thank you for staying with Daybreak. Ken, I'll start with your closing remarks. What do we do from here? We have this situation we're dealing with now. What do we do? Phone calls will be enough, or what happens?
Yes, I cannot overemphasize the issue of distancing. It is not about social distancing. It is physical. Socially, we must keep connected with our people. Find out what they are doing. Even neighbors in the same apartments can come together in the balconies and start a conversation, or go down wherever you can be able to meet. So please don't socially isolate. Physically isolate. That's number one. Number two, there is no reward that is given to a person for acting bold, yet you're hurting inside. Do not act bold thinking that people need to see you as if you're bold. No. If you're hurting, please seek help. And number three, let's keep the conversation going. I like the fact that the CS Matiang'i tweeted the day before yesterday when the soldier killed the wife. Let's keep the conversation going. If it starts from the helm of the government, then believe you me, if the will is there is always a way. But as Senator Kasanga has said, if the government is unable to do something right now because of their own bureaucracies and politics, we can do the Mahatma Gandhi's way. We can start from community going up. Sometimes the top-bottom approach does not work. We can start from bottom going up. And a call to the county governments. The health has been devolved. Let's not seek what the parliament will be doing from the national government. Let's start it from the local level. And even if the county government is unable to, the MCAs can be able to do it. They have elders. They can call people. I don't know what made people think that psychologists are here to offer pro bono services, because everybody seeks our services at pro bono. But we do not have a problem giving pro bono services to assist our people. We know that one day we are going to earn and you're going to make a living from this profession.
All right. Major, and there's a shout out here for you from Wairimu Masharia, who says a major shout out to my namesake and college mate Wairimu Mukuria and on-set psychologist during the Miss President show, Ken Munywa. Great topic. So much hopelessness and desperation out there. Closing remarks from you, Major.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Wairimu Masharia here. I know her very well. My closing remarks have to do with the fact that we have to be present in the fact that COVID-19 has put us in a situation where we are in the grips of psychological warfare, because it has really been able to affect how people are feeling in their hearts and how they're thinking about life. And we are not used to that kind of situation for such an extended period of time. So we have to be able to be caregivers to ourselves and to other people to the best of our ability, and be able to know where to turn to get extra help. So these places where people are looking to turn to get extra help must meet Kenyans halfway by having the structures, the policies, the resources that make them be able to receive people who are coming to them for that necessary help. I'm sorry to say, but this is not the thing that people want 10 years from now or 5 years from now. Somebody somewhere needs to basically just be categorically and say, this is what is going to happen from today moving forward, and I want to see it happen. And it will happen. That is it. Thank you.
All right. Let's bring in Honorable Kasanga here. And Jacob Abere Matlala on Twitter says, mental health issues in Kenya is a niche that medical policy makers aren't ready to implement, from honorable members to the poor Wanjikus in the village.
Well, thank you for the comments from Kenyans, largely very positive, most of them. And just for the last one to comment, it is because for a long time, people have not understood what is mental health. And from legislative, or rather from at the national level in the legislature, until this bill came into parliament, even a lot of our members did not understand it. They could not speak of it because of the stigma aligned to it. But now that is changing. A lot of members of parliament now understand it. Senate alone understands it. In fact, after the Senate passed the bill, a lot of conversations on mental health have happened on the floor of the House many times from many of the senators. And now we have a lot of members of parliament, both National Assembly and Senate, who are ambassadors of mental health.
Yeah.
Under our Fungua Roho campaign, you will see it on their Twitter handles and everything. And they're trying to reach out to Kenyans, of course, now because of COVID, with the facilities that we have. We speak about it in every forum where we go as ambassadors of mental health, just for Kenyans to know that now it's at that national level, which is important. And that is how now we shall really push for government to, assign significant budgets towards mental health as we go forward.
All right.
So those are steps that are happening. And as always, I like to remain positive, but I can see from where I started to where I am now, there has been significant movement and change, and therefore we have to stay positive. But most importantly, we must keep the conversation alive at every level. Okay. And just to reiterate and repeat to Kenyans, let us be kind and gentle towards one another. Okay. Let us be kind and gentle towards one another. It is a tough time. Even as we wait for many other interventions, it is a tough time for everyone. Okay. And lastly, fungua roho, tuongee. Okay. Tufungue roho, tuongee na tusiogope kuongea, because kuongea ni kupata matibabu.
All right. Thanks, Senator. You have a burning issue, Ken, before we wrap up.
Not a burning as per se, yes. But I want to say this. The key to survive in times of uncertainty, like now, is adaptability. Okay. Let our people adapt. Adjust accordingly, whatever you need to adjust, and then you adapt. Okay. Soon we are going to bounce back. We are going to be, some of us who are going to be the remnants, if you adapt accordingly.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Major retired Wairimu Mukuria, psychologist, and Honorable Sylvia Kasanga, nominated senator, and Ken Munywa, psychologist. Thank you so much for making time this morning and speaking to us on mental health issues. We'll continue to have this conversation until our people are out of the woods. Special shout out to all the teachers out there marking the KCP exams. My friend George Oguma is at the Buruburu Girls where they're marking exams. Tunangoja hizo KCP results. Brilliant. We're taking a quick break here, but right now it's time for Roy T-Boy on the decks. He takes off this session for the next 1 hour. All right, Roy T-Boy, over to you.